Yeah, I don't think this will be a big ride because the wind is a bit hectic. It's going to be crazy coming up over this overpass. Brace, stay loose. But yeah, a little bit of buffeting, but not too bad. Yeah, I am getting blown all over the place. I'm not even sure if the microphone's not going to blow out in this wind. It's always funny, you can feel the buffeting and you look at the scenery expecting the trees to be going wild, and it's like the leaves are barely moving. I remember my first few experiences riding in wind on the CB125, and it's scary the first time you get blown about. But I mean, I learned pretty quick to brace with my knees, and you can compensate for it usually just, you know, pressure on the right side of the bike, or the correct side I should say. I mean, it's a gusty wind, but it's not exactly storm level, is it? I'm hunkering down a bit more than I would normally do on this bike, and I think I'm just feeling paranoid. I haven't done much riding over the course of the winter, certainly not compared to what I did last year while I was still on my L's. And I always find that I'm like that. I ride really tense if I haven't been riding for a while, and it does take me a little while to loosen up and not quite get my confidence back, but just relax into the riding. Yeah, I'm sorry, there's probably not going to be much narration on this ride because I'm concentrating really hard on not getting buffeted around by this wind, because it is a bit of an unnerving sensation where you're trying to lean into a corner and the wind makes you want to dodge over your lane, and it feels a lot worse than what it actually looks. I was actually slowing in to let that guy merge like you're supposed to, but he saw a bike and thought, dickhead. Which is a fair call, really, isn't it? That was one of the shortest 100k zones ever. This used to all be 100k's, but just like most of the roads in the area, they've dropped it by 20 k's an hour, which is absolute rubbish. It doesn't matter to me so much when I'm on the Honda because 80 k's an hour suits it. It is a good road up there, it's one of my favourites, but not one I'll take the Duke up because a rather large section of it is gravel. So, I don't know. I always do this, used to always do this. I'd start chatting at 100 k's an hour because I was getting bored and there wasn't as much to focus on, but the microphone's always blowing out, and on a windy day like this, it's not going to be any better. So I'll use this time instead to think of what I have to say when the speed limit drops. Tell you what, this helmet is not remotely aerodynamic when you do your head checks. Put your head over your shoulder and it feels like the wind's going to rip your head off your neck. Oh. When the wind is this high, it feels like riding through syrup. It's honestly not a very pleasant experience. It's been such a long time since I've had an opportunity to go for a ride on a clear day, just for fun. And I've got a nice day with blue sky, but this wind is making it so unpleasant. I'm actually regretting coming out. 6th gear really is unnecessary on this bike. Oh dear. Well, I wasn't planning on stopping here. I was going to go straight through, turn left up there. But this bike is so horrendously uncomfortable that I just need a break. I need to stretch my legs for a mo. That's right, it's running a bit rough today. Okay, 28 kilometres and I already need to get off and have a stretch. Bloody hell. Oh. It's not that this bike isn't a joy to ride, it's just these bloody foot pegs. They're in the wrong spot. 20-year-old me would have loved this bike, but now that I'm 40, I need something with a bit more of a relaxed riding style, I think. Oh. Might probably hang on to the KTM and the Honda till I'm off my lambs and then get myself a fat old cruiser and be happy with that, I think. Oh dear. Oh. So this road from Ballara to Murbu North used to be a lot of fun, but they dropped the speed limit by 20 k's an hour, and although I'm not skilled enough to ride any faster than that, there are a few sections of that road where it was fun to get up to a decent speed.